Well, guys, I am bummed out today
Hi.
because it's our last video of reaction reviews. For now, the reason why because we're going to SummerSlam,
Yay.
the SummerSlam weekend. So we're going to NXT, SummerSlam, and Raw after that. Well, too bad SmackDown's not.
I wish.
I wish. But we're gonna talk about today's review, which is WWE Battleground, and we're gonna tell you what our thoughts, our reaction, what we like, what we don't like, and it's our own unscripted stuff. So here is the first match we're gonna talk about. The first match was Sheamus versus Randy Orton. On weird random match because the reason why because this match take place at Randy's hometown at St. Louis, Missouri. But it was good. Okay.
It was decent.
It was decent. It's the reason why it's decent because Shane's matches is sometimes be random or sometimes it doesn't keep up the pace as much. He may have a little look, but as as build up stuff, it's just random sometimes.
The storyline wasn't built up properly. It was just random.
And
like they just wanted Randy to be in a match in his hometown.
Exactly. So but Randy won. It was good. Match. Good, decent. Okay. Match.
Out of 5, let's do this thing with like every match we give it like a 1 out of 5, 1 to 5.
Okay.
I would give it a 2.5.
I give it a 2 because a 2. But we're gonna talk about the next match. The next match was the tag team title with the New Day with the primetime players. This match was kind of entertaining.
It was entertaining.
It was entertaining. It was a good pacing match. Sort of bit. But Xavier Woods is
oh my gosh, annoying.
He's annoying. He's one of the most annoying ever. I know he's more annoying than Stephanie back in the day.
He was annoying.
Like when I think it was either Titus or Damon when one of them got attacked. Xavier was like, yay!
Yeah, it was like a little child on the stairs. I'd be embarrassed if I was Big and Kofi to have him in my corner.
I know. He was just doesn't want to shut up. He just chatting. He said, "Terry, that's a bad move. This is a move." And like, what the hell?
And then he tried to get involved in the match, but Darren and Titus were able to knock him off and attack him. So
but it was a good match. The primetime players, Darren and Titus won. And kept the title for a second month, so I'm happy.
I give this match a 3.5 out of 5.
I give it sort of like a 3.5 out of 5 as well. So we're gonna talk about the next match. The next match was the Roman versus Bray Wyatt in a single match. It was a crazy long match. Literally,
it was long.
It was long, but it was back and forth. Bray was kicking out with every move that Bray does. He kicked out the Superman punch, the spear, the drop kick he does,
and then he reversed like almost everything too. It was just like
it was crazy. When Roman was about to win, Bray was fed up. No. Roman kicked out Sister Abigail, and then Bray got mad and he went to take out the chairs, start throwing them, and then Roman came up to the outside the ring and then attacked him, and then start throwing out the chairs as well. And while the referee wasn't looking, he was interfered by an unknown person.
A person with a hood. He did the super kick, and then Bray took advantage of it, and Sister Abigail, and it was over.
And the person revealed it was
Luke Harper,
obviously.
So it's gonna be. It looks like a Wyatt family reunion, except we don't know where Eric Rowan is. What's his status? So.
And at least it does make
Oh yeah, it makes sense because they never actually broke up. They just went their separate ways. There was never actually like a falling out or like they attacked each other or whatever. They just went their separate ways.
Yeah, and especially I guess WWE wanted to see how they are in the single matches, especially like Bray, because he was like top star out of the Wyatt, but he didn't won any matches.
No, only Luke Harper.
Only Luke Harper won one kind of match, which is Intercontinental. But it was a good match, long.
I would give this match a 3 out of 5.
A 3?
Yeah.
Why so low?
What? You think it'd be a 4 out of 5?
I would give it like either 3.9 or 4. Okay. It was better than last match. Not last match, but...
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's true. Better than Randy and Sheamus. Yeah, I'll give it like a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I was like, it's so low. But we're going to talk about the next match. The next match was one of the best matches ever.
It was a last minute addition because Ryback ended up getting injured after Raw on Monday and he couldn't defend his title.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a triple threat match for the Intercontinental title. Ryback was injured. He got something in his leg, fluid, so that's usually out for several days. It was supposed to be him, Bishop, and Miz in the triple threat, but that got canceled now until soon to be announced.
Yes.
But Stephanie made an announcement of making it a triple threat match of for the Divas.
Yeah, it was gonna be each of the 3 teams has to choose one to face in a triple threat.
Yeah, so it's Sasha, Naomi, and Tamina, the Bellas, Alicia, and Paige,
Charlotte and Becky.
Yeah, Charlotte and Becky.
And so they all come to the ring, and so that's when we found out who
well,
they
first we found out that Sasha was the first one.
Yeah, Sasha did.
Backstage phone with JoJo. Then once the match was about to start, then we found out who is her opponents, which shows Charlotte. She stepped in first, and then Nikki was gonna come in, but she teases us to say, "Oh no, I'm not gonna do it."
Ran right back out the ring, and she whispered into Bree's ear, and so Bree took her place.
And this match was crazy for the Divas match ever.
On the main roster, this was the craziest Divas match.
This is one of the best match ever. Like, I mean, we know Charlotte and Sasha. We know how they are, especially NXT. We know they have great chemistry, great relationship, great routine, pacing, and everything. But Brie, this is the first time facing both of them.
Yeah.
And then Brie, she started a little okay.
In the beginning, she wasn't doing much. She was pretty much getting beat up the whole.
She wasn't doing much until pretty much almost in the end. She started to do,
she started picking up the pace. Showing what she can do. Because, people just doubt the Bellas in general. And, I try to tell them, you have to look at where they started and look at where they are now. Like, when they started, they were okay. They were decent. They were just fun to watch because they were twins. It was new with the Divas. They never had twin Divas before. So, but now they really stepped it up. They've trained hard. And they now... Even though, yes, they're still twins, but now they've separated. They're their own individual now. Now, Nikki has her own type of wrestling style, and Brie has her own type. So, you gotta respect that. And Brie showed what she can do tonight in the triple threat.
And then, and then one of the most crazy, memorable part is that when Brie
was doing the Brimo thing with the knee on both Charlotte and Sasha. She was going back and forth until Sasha countered and she moved out of the way and threw Brie out the ring. And then all the other divas that were in their corners came together, and Brie was gonna go back into the ring. She got on the apron and Sasha drop kicked her, and Brie fell back onto Nikki and Alicia, and then Sasha did the suicide dive and she landed on Becky and Paige, and then Charlotte did her springboard crossbody onto Tamina and Naomi.
Yeah,
and it was just
it was crazy spot in the match. And then and the match ended with Charlotte winning her figure 8, which was
because originally Sasha was doing her bank statement submission, and Brie was gonna do that typical heel thing that throws them out the ring and tries to steal the match, but she grabbed Sasha by the hair, threw her against the ring post, and she was gonna do her face buster finisher, and then Charlotte countered into the figure 8 and won the match.
So It was a crazy match.
Crazy.
One of the best matches. I would give it a.
What you give it?
5
out of 5. It was good. We have to give props to Triple H because in NXT is all his baby. So he really cares about the new people coming up, but he also cares about women's wrestling, and we have to give props to him, and also props to Stephanie for realizing that lately a lot of women have, you know, made their marks in sports, like with Ronda Rousey and Serena Williams, and so now the women's soccer team, they freaking, you know, killed it, and so now Stephanie realizes, yes, now it's the Divas' time to make their mark, and that's why this revolution is happening. So
yeah, and especially I guess Triple H and Stephanie probably talked to Vince because when, you know, during the past couple of years, you know, the matches was whatever.
Right.
You know, they've been like random matches or matches with no story, no build up and stuff like that. But this is the new beginning with the Divas division. Yeah. The past couple of matches, you know, has been great for the other pay-per-views and even during Raw and SmackDown. But this, it's one of the memorable matches ever, and I can't wait to see them.
What happens at SummerSlam?
At SummerSlam and NXT.
NXT, Sasha's gonna be there. We don't know. They haven't announced who she's facing. She is gonna be there.
Yeah, we don't know. Is she gonna face
Dana Brooke or Emma or whoever
for the title? So we don't know. So.
And then for SummerSlam, we don't know either. So we're thinking it's gonna be the first ever 9-diva triple threat tag team match with all 3 teams all in one match together.
Yeah, that's right thing.
Yeah,
let's definitely make an announcement, make it a trophy.
We're thinking Natalya should join in on this revolution, but we don't know who her partner. Well, we know Bayley. We said that Bayley might be able to be healed up with her injury by then, and the last person we're not sure. But we said we were talking about Layla because Layla's, you know, she's the oldest, one of the oldest divas on the roster, and we don't know how long she's gonna be in wrestling. So
I'm gonna give you guys a question: who do you think that Natalya should be in?
I mean, because look who we have on the main roster. But we have Layla, Rosa. Who else?
Layla, Rosa, Summer,
Emma, yeah, well, Emma's NXT and
Ariane.
All Cameron, yes.
Cameron, and that's it. Right?
That's it. So out of those divas, Cameron, she still needs a little more work, in my opinion. She needs a little bit more work. She's getting there, but she needs more work. Rosa's only good for managing, to be honest. I'm sorry. She's only good for managing. And who else?
Summer is managing.
Summer's managing Rusev, and she's already in a storyline with Dolph and Lana, so she's not going to be a part of this whole revolution thing. And so there's just
Emma's in NXT, but she's also part of the main roster too. So
we don't know about that. But I was thinking Layla because she's she's the oldest on the main roster, oldest of the divas, of all the divas, and we don't know how long she has left on to be in wrestling. So, and plus she's good in the ring. I mean, she's better than Cameron and Rosa.
Yeah.
So she has a good wrestling skill. So I think for her last, if she's retiring soon, we don't know, but I'm saying we give her one last big storyline before she leaves, if she leaves. So
yeah, but
we'll see.
But yeah, this is one of the best matches.
5 out of 5.
So yes, we'll talk about the next match. Next match was the United States title with Kevin Owens and John Cena in a long match.
Long, like it was long, but it was crazy though.
It was crazy. It was back and forth, back and forth. You know, they both kick out. Like the last pay-per-view, they kick out with their finishers. You know, it was just crazy back and forth, and and he did something. I was like, in the last Elimination Chamber, nobody listened to me, but in this one, they listened to him because
I was just tired of this match. Like, I wanted it to end. I wanted Cena to win. So Cena was doing his STF, and we saw, Kevin was struggling, trying to get to the ropes. But I was like, Kevin, it's okay to tap out. We love you as a wrestler. You're a great wrestler. You have a bright future. No one will be mad, and no one will be mad that you tap out. Don't feel ashamed. Do not feel ashamed. And all of a sudden you see him go, and he's just tapping out. Like right there when I was saying that.
And I was like, how did he listen to you?
He listened to me. He heard me through the TV. So we communicated.
Yeah. So. It was another best match ever. Also, so
Yeah.
I would give this also a 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. It was good.
It was a good match. So far 2 matches, 5 and 5. So so we're gonna talk about the next thing that happened. The next thing that happened was a promo. Well, because what happened is that what we talked about before, that it was supposed to be the triple threat match for the Intercontinental title with Ryback, Miz, and Big Show, but that didn't happen. So they were showing the Ryback's tweet about him being out for several days with knee injury, and then Miz came out and then announced and just say, "Oh, the Authority should give me the title, or I should take the title."
He was saying how he thinks Ryback is not even injured, that he's faking.
He think he's faking, and then he also
he said Ryback's not here. Big Show, we don't know where Big Show is. We haven't seen Big Show since the Attitude Era. So that was like, it was funny.
It was funny.
But it was funny what happened when Big Show came out. So
yeah, so Big Show came out and
and he didn't say anything.
He didn't say nothing. He just came out and then all he just did was a knockout punch on Miz and then walk away.
Yeah, that's all he did.
And then he was like this.
Yeah, Miz, he looked dead for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was crazy. But we're gonna talk about the next match after. The last match was the main event for the WWE World Heavy Title, and it's with Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins. It wasn't a match.
Okay.
It
didn't end.
It didn't end, but it started good, you know.
Seth was by himself because, you know, J&J weren't there. Then what happened on Raw with Kane getting injured, so he was like, "You are not in my corner," you know. But he was just like, he left Kane there.
Yeah, he was by himself. So Brock Lesnar promised him Suplex City.
Suplex City gave him.
So he gave him like 12 suplexes. Yeah. and it was going well.
And he was going to do the F5, and it was going to be over. He was going to be the new champion.
And then over here is the Gong. And then who came out? The Undertaker.
Undertaker came out, and Seth was gone, like he disappeared. Yeah, and then, so he was gonna, so Undertaker was gonna do the choke slam. Brock countered and was gonna do the F5. Undertaker countered, and then all of a sudden, low blow.
Yeah, he did the low blow.
He did a low blow.
And we were just wondering, like, is Undertaker turned heel?
Yeah, because he's never, as a face, he's never done a low blow like that.
I mean, unless he's
a heel, or if it's like a no DQ or no holds bar type of thing. But like,
yeah,
just
but
to do it like that.
Yeah, but the match was interrupted. So
the match was interrupted, but he still wouldn't do that just when he, you know, like that. So it was I don't know, it's a thing. Yeah, so I think it's just he's out of anger because Brock ended his streak last year at WrestleMania. So I don't know.
Yeah, and I don't want to make this because it didn't really end.
It didn't really end, but it was. So now we have to see what's going to happen at SummerSlam, because we assume that they're going to have a rematch at SummerSlam. So we'll see. We don't know how to react. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
We don't know if he's going to play tomorrow or Raw. So let's see what happens. But overall, since we rated with numbers, this time we do what we always do, rated with letters. So
you go first.
I rated a B.
And I gave it a B+.
The reason why I gave it a B because the first match was okay. This was a random match, just slow pace, and then Roman versus Bray was starting slow, but it kept on the pace and it was good. And the tag team match was entertaining, but it was good, not memorable. But so I said this before, and of course the main event wasn't the main match. But I said this before, and I was telling him, I said it'd be funny if the Divas match is the best, and the United States title. 2 matches is the best.
Yeah.
Not 2 matches. Two matches. Yeah, 2 matches was the best. What's the best? Like, you know, it's embarrassing, especially for the Divas. Like I don't know. So yeah, I give it a B. He gave it a B+. But yeah, so what do you guys think? You guys love this pay-per-view? Just tell me in the comments here. Also subscribe, like, comment, and follow me. I put his links also. And this fall, we do our collaboration channel that is coming up. And yeah, today is our last reaction review until
Night of Champions.
Until Night of Champions in September. Or maybe I know.
But it's the one after SummerSlam.
After SummerSlam. So we're not gonna do no reaction review during SummerSlam after SummerSlam because we're gonna be there. Yeah. And and we're gonna be riding the train, and I'm not gonna use my phone or nothing.
Right, exactly.
So we're gonna be back here or my house, depending which whoever's gonna be at.
Or maybe you'll vlog, before the event starts and stuff. You'll be like, oh, we're in our seats or whatever. But then when it starts, we can't record.
That too. We're probably gonna be vlogging.
We'll be vlogging.
We'll be vlogging.
But we're not gonna record. That's illegal. We can't record the show.
Yeah, so. We can't record. We can't do anything.
We'll record before and then after.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna tell you what we think.
Yeah, overall, but we're not gonna go in depth like we do with these.
Yeah, we're not gonna go in depth. So, don't forget, you could check out my other videos of our other reaction videos, and yeah. So see you guys. Hopefully you guys see us on TV. If not, then we probably see us back.
Yeah, back here.
Back here. So good night, guys. Bye.